Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be a very exciting announcement, and that is that I'm finally moving out of this very inaccessible and mold filled apartment that I've been living in for the last 10 years. And we're finally moving, me and my dad, because once again I have to live with my dad, sadly enough, because I am disabled and chronically ill and I cannot live on my own, sadly enough. So I will be moving with my dad once again, but we will be moving to a more accessible apartment that has an elevator and hopefully does not have mold, because if it does have mold, I'm honestly gonna cry probably, because I feel like every single apartment we've ever lived in has had mold, and I feel like that's definitely making all of my health conditions worse. So yeah, this new apartment has an elevator, which is very exciting, which means that hopefully I'll be able to go outside more than once a month, because currently that's how much I can go outside usually, because we have a staircase and stairs are really difficult for me to do. So yeah, hopefully that also means I will be able to buy a wheelchair or a rollator, because now I can't really buy that because my dad doesn't want to carry it down the stairs and up the stairs. So yeah, hopefully once we move I'll be able to buy one of those. The apartment where we're gonna move does have a very small elevator though, so only me and my wheelchair will probably fit in there and not my dad. So yeah, we'll have to figure out how to do that, but I am very glad that we finally found a place, because we've been looking at this point for over a year for another apartment. It's very difficult because neither me or my dad earn a lot of money. I earn basically nothing, and my dad earns a very low amount. So yeah, we don't earn a lot of money, so finding an apartment that's accessible but the low amount of money that we have was basically impossible. My dad kept visiting different apartments, because obviously I didn't visit any of them with him because I don't have the energy for that. But my dad kept visiting them and he kept being declined for them because we don't earn enough money. But luckily enough, we found an apartment where the people that own the apartment, the landlords basically, are also living in the same building, which I don't know what that's gonna be like, but they seem relatively nice, a lot nicer than the people I think that are the owners of this apartment, because like I said, this entire building basically has mold in it, and they didn't tell us that at all, and they're also not doing anything to fix it basically. So yeah, they're not the greatest landlords, not the worst ones we've ever had. Hopefully these next landlords will be a little bit better. Again, they do live right below us in that apartment, so I feel like that's kind of scary, because I feel like every single time I'm gonna walk across the floor, they're gonna bang on the walls and be quiet, and all I'm doing is just walking on the floor. So yeah, I'm kind of scared of that, but hopefully they're they're quite old, so I'm assuming that their hearing isn't the best, so I'm just hoping that they're not gonna hear me walk and get annoyed by it. So yeah, they're also okay with us having a cat, and that's great, because a lot of other apartments, the moment my dad mentioned that we had a cat, they were no, no cats, no animals at all. And so I'm really glad that we found an apartment that is you know, within our budget of being able to afford to rent, and also small animal friendly, and is also accessible. That's obviously my main thing, is I wanted either something on the ground floor so that I didn't have to do any stairs, or something with an elevator. So I'm really glad that we found it. Moving is going to be absolute hell though, because we don't have a car, and yeah, it's not going to be fun. It's not we can hire a moving truck for multiple days to shove all of our stuff inside of it, because yeah, that's gonna be very expensive. So my dad is just gonna have to go back and forth between this apartment and that apartment, and just put all of our belongings in suitcases, and then he packs them out there and then brings them empty back here, and then we pack them in again with all of our stuff. That's gonna be an absolute mess. And then for the furniture and stuff like that, we'll have to hire a moving truck. So that's going to be really annoying, because last time that we hired a moving truck, the people weren't exactly very kind. That was 10 years ago, so maybe people have changed at this point. But yeah, they weren't the kindest. They were very much yelling at me to help them, even though my dad mentioned multiple times she's disabled, she cannot help you. So I feel it's probably going to be worse now, because I'm even more disabled. So yeah, hopefully it will go well. hopefully moving won't be too annoying. I'm really sorry if you can hear my cat like using a scratching post in the background, by the way. So yeah, moving is not going to be fun, but we are moving to a more accessible apartment, so that's great. So yeah, while I am like really excited to be moving, I'm also not excited because, you know, the whole like moving process. But yeah, I am excited to be moving to a more accessible apartment, and hopefully I'll be able to go outside more and maybe sign up for some hobbies or something. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that part though. So yeah, that's basically like all I wanted to say in this video, to just like talk about me moving and why that's so important to me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a very weird one, just like a life update basically, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Wish me luck with the moving process, by the way. If you have any tips, like tell me down below in the comments, I guess. And yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.